Hi everybody, welcome to week 2 of the course. I got some scenery up here. You may have my quick motivation thing here. Some of you may have seen this before about the cheerleader thing. Like I mentioned last week, sometimes I realize students have problems trying to keep up. And so sometimes you may not have any support other than me trying to motivate you here in these little videos. You may not have anybody cheering you on or supporting you, and that can be an issue. And I just try to reinforcing you that a lot of us have gone through that. uh, you know and you just have to find a way uh, to stay positive, stay motivated for what you're going after, and you have to find those 10, 20 hours a week, especially in the graduate level. Being a graduate student's a big deal, and you got to figure out a way to find those hours to do the work. Because one of the things about having an MBA is whoever you go work for in the future has an expectation, and if you don't know this stuff, they'll figure that out pretty fast. So, that's the other reason I try to emphasize this. You got to figure out, how to get around the problems you may be having, figure out a different way of approaching them, and just as I said, be your own cheerleader. I also have a link in here in the discussion to a YouTube video you may have seen also that I got on my YouTube channel. So there you go. That's it for this week on that part. Real quick, into the here we go, into the week. You got your presentations, your chapters each week. So we got chapter 5 about international trading, investing abroad, uh, foreign exchange, and capitalize on global regional integration. Unlike 30, 40, 50 years ago, today the majority of businesses have to deal with all these uh, different things, globally. You may, companies, you may not even realize the dealings that some companies have with foreign countries where to get imports and stuff. You're assuming it's here, made here, or people you're talking to are here. And again, globalization. So that's what this course is about. Discussion, same thing. Make sure you get in there by Wednesday so everybody can respond. You got your current event and your journal entries and your quiz. So it's pretty much the same going through. And then of course you got your project at the end. So make sure you're going over that. Uh, and you also got your week 5, your community resource. Now, depending on where you're at in the program, like this one's just in the discussion, but there's a couple of the other courses where you have to do the community resource interviews, and that counts as part of the final, and so it's a big chunk of the points there. So just make sure you're aware of that and start practicing. So, okay, I will let you go. Give you my test question real quick. So I got the 3-year-old grandkid and a 7-year-old grandkid. So you can tell me what either one or both are doing. So there we go. Otherwise, I'll let you out of here. Have a great week, and get in touch if you need anything. Take care, everybody.